Okie dokie. Doing a little deeper jigging. Let's pound some bottom in 10 to 30 foot. See what comes up. We'll see hopefully a pretty good mixed bag this time of year. It's supposed to get really nice towards dusk, so one thing at a time and take it from there. 68, which is perfect. Oh, there's definitely some bluefish around. See that? There's definitely some wacky things going on with current here. See, there's just a nice break right here. Wow. Didn't hit like a drum. I think it is though. Hold him. Hold him. Went too tight on that drag. No such thing, I thought. Guess I did. Alright, well, it gives me an idea at least. Your drag's too tight. Your drag's too loose. Yeah, that drag's not budging. I guess I should go a little looser. There we go. That's something different. That is a African pompano, right? Yeah, that looks like an African pompano to me. Nice. Nice work, glass. Okay. Came all the way from Africa. Jeez, look at that. You think that's them biting each other? Bluefish. Alright, let's run back up. I marked a couple fish here. I'm going to stop here. I just marked a few fish. No idea what they are, so. See if I redeem myself here. I mean, the fish took about 5 feet of drag, right? I should call this video Fishing Like the Internet Tells Me to. This lynx is kind of a funny way to fish, man. I love it. It just gets pulled around. That's it. Oh, that only took 3 minutes. Is that too slow for you? You internet experts? That paddle tail's going to the bottom. That's it. Terrible sportsman right here. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm only gonna pull one out of the water for a shot, but it should give you an idea, right? Oh, man, I need a drone and a cameraman. Oh, that's a good 30-incher. 30-inch plus for sure. I'm gonna pull this paddle off because it's in the way. I noticed those big drum. I'm used to catching small fish, so not used to dealing with anything like that really. There we go. Just put that behind us. I think that'll make it easier for me. That's a Z-Man Diesel Eye. They got a 2x strong hook. Maybe it's a 3x. Okay. Let's see if color makes a difference. Always like white. White chartreuse. All good colors. Ironically, as I was mentioning there, these are all Amazon returns I'm fishing with. I thought they didn't work. Occasionally you get sharks doing this, but this year I haven't done it enough to know if there's any of those bonnet heads around. Bluefish. Black drum occasionally too. That's always kind of a fun one. Maybe when the tide slows down I'll downsize the profiles. I do want to catch a fish or two to eat. There are fish under my freaking kayak right now. Not biting. I wonder if that's an oyster toad that's messing with me there. Yeah, that was an oyster toad, baby. I think that was. Hell yeah. It's been a minute since we hooked the toad. Oh, I don't know what that was. I don't think that was a toadfish, man. He was shaking way too much. Right, I haven't hooked a drum in a minute. Let's try some gulp, man. Definitely the best catch-all lure. We might see the stuff we don't want to see right now. That's not a toadfish, guys. It's not. It's something different. It's a sea bass. I knew I had a couple bites from something that didn't quite feel like a toadfish. That's a pretty good sized one, actually. I actually can't. That might keep. I know there's been some better ones in a couple of the zones that I haven't fished in a few years. One of my buddies actually caught a bunch of inshore keepers, so I was like, oh, okay. Sweet. Wasn't on my bingo card for dinner, but 14 and a half. Okay. Delicious. Pretty hard to come by. Inshore keepers, but I think I got a couple other spots. Maybe I'll try them tomorrow. I got a few other good inshore spots for them. That's what I think I dropped in earlier. I had a bite, so I was bringing it up. Thought it was maybe a oyster toadfish. Turns out it was a sea bass, probably. Oh, still. I'm not too surprised we're going to see a couple of these. Start throwing those gulps down there. Oh, feeder broke too. Good thing we got them in the kayak. Okay. Southern flounder, yep. Still gonna be a couple of those around probably. Little sea bass now. Hope they're not all they're gonna shrink on me, aren't they? Toadfish tries to get you in his chamber. Good eats. Actually, they taste just fine. They just don't have much to work with on them, right? It's really only, if they were this big, you know, 7-8 pounds, you'd be seeing people keeping those things. No question about that. It's just there's not much to work with on those things. Mother-in-law fish land right here. Can't get away from these things. Years back, you couldn't fish a gulp anywhere around here 9 out of 12 months a year. Now it's like, yeah, you can actually get away with it a lot more than you think. Nope. No good. No good. It's the flounder show. Hey, look at that bait he's got in his stomach. It's something big. Nice one. For knew that was coming. Just a matter of time, right? That's that power snitch shrimp. I like that thing, man. I think I've picked them up for about $3 a pack on sale recently. The hook was in there pretty good, huh? Cool. Ooh. Not good. Caught a couple fish. I don't know. I think tomorrow I'm going to change it up. That wasn't bad, but wasn't loaded. All right, kind of slow, little weird. Sea bass is a nice bonus for dinner, though. I caught a keeper sea bass in a while. I'm gonna try somewhere else tomorrow, I think. It wasn't terrible, but I didn't see much life moving around. It did seem kind of, I don't know, yeah, definitely like an odd head scratching, right? Maybe I needed to bring bait. I saw some life that wouldn't, take my goofy little lures. I did miss probably 2 other bites from drum, so Crank the drag down, lose a fish, right? Live and learn. All right, well, let's see what tomorrow does. I think I want to try to, maybe we're going to try like a drift trip, like a 4 or 5 mile drift. Only thing is too, the Lynx is that, this is a tougher kayak to fight hard current. It works, but all right, let's see what we can find tomorrow. All right, just got to bed early, ate my pumpkin spice Cheerios, and then for this morning, and then, yeah, we're going to fish some new stuff today. Going to float, I don't know, 3 miles, 4 miles, just jig and explore. Plenty to see and explore today. It's chilly out early, so hopefully it warms up. Fish bite. Got one. Yo! Got fish! Yoing my buddy Eric out there. Two hours till we get a bite. Hey. Rub. Oh. Nice. Come on, open up. I can net this one. He's probably like 32, 30 Granger. First one. Now, do I tell him I'm on fish, or maybe he's on his own bite? Who knows if I'm gonna have more, right? That's the thing. You don't want to hail a buddy over, and then you're like, oh, there's no more. Damn, I suck. Chartreuse is the color, man. All right, let's get back on that same drift again. I don't think there was any structure there. These are the fish that are just kind of roaming about. One drum, man. At least I know there's bluefish that finally exist. I'm worried about them. Jeez. Try a little barefoot jig. See what we got on that. Go. Bizarre bite today, man. Guess I gotta bring a couple crabs with me. Is that a better habit of mine? I always used to bring crabs. Then I got lazy. Now I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna bring the jigs. Jigging World Onyx rod. This one's $100 only. This feels like a pretty big fish. Hey. Got a whole school of them under me. At least another 2 or 3. I don't know about a school. Pack. That's what you get for those Costco lip grippers. Those aren't no good ones. Big old drum. Okay. Let's see if we can figure this out. Okay. There we go. No nets, just swing them in. This guy ate a 4-inch gulp paddle shad. I'm gonna skip the selfie because that's not working out lately, but it's a good fish. It's a weird fall, man. I don't know. Reminds me, last year was better than this year. This year started off like it was gonna be pretty good. And you just get into weird pattern of northeast winds. I'm on the gulp, drum on the paddle tail, drum on the fiddler crab. I haven't fished here in a while, so still fun. Yeah, I didn't get a single freaking bluefish yet either, man. So that last drum ate just a 4-inch gulp paddle shad on a 3/8 ounce barefoot jig. I don't know. I feel like this twin power is a little overrated. Look how shiny it is. It's bling. As soon as this tide turned, I stopped getting any bites here. No, I could usually set up in these zones and just jig around. Catch small flounder, bluefish, pinfish, croakers. Just a lot of stuff. Not necessarily trophy catches or anything interesting, but I'm getting a lot of bites at least. Last 2 days have been really, I wouldn't say wintry, it's just like, yeah, there ain't much. Gotta get myself back in the ocean, I guess. I wasn't good the other day either, so I'm like, starting to think that I'm just losing my way. Right? Maybe not. Well, check the video description, links everything used. 5.5-inch paddle tails. A couple of the gulps. Lots of miles today, and mostly dead stuff, so No African pompano today. Yesterday.